This is the Unit 1 Discovery presentation by me, Alexandria Muncie. So for the first fashion item, I have chose a petasos. The petasos is a type of headwear that was worn in ancient Greece. It was made out of straw, wool, felt, leather, or animal skin, and it had a chin strap on it as well. The chin strap would help the hat stay on securely, and it could also help the hat just stay on your body, so you didn't have to have it on your head at all times. And in Greek mythology, the winged hat that Hermes wears is a petasos or petasos. In women's versions of petasos, their crowns on the hat are higher than the men's versions. This type of headwear was primarily worn by hunters, farmers, and travelers because the wide brim protected them from things like weather or like too much sun or rain, and it would keep them cool. Currently, I do not think there's any type of fashion trends that have derived from the petasos that I could find in my research. However, it does remind me of bucket hats. I think they look similar. And the two pictures that I chose are both of Hermes, the Greek god, wearing a petasos. The next fashion item I've chose is a ferroniere, I think is how you say it. The ferroniere is a woman's headband that was worn during the Italian Renaissance. They would wear this as just an extra decoration on their body, which made them stand out more. It made them look more pretty. This headband is usually across the top of the forehead with some type of jewel hanging from it. Sometimes there's not a jewel, but majority of the time there is. And it can be made from metal or just all jewels. This headband was named after a painting by Leonardo da Vinci. The artwork was titled La Belle Ferroniere, which has a woman wearing the headdress in the painting. This is the origin of the ferroniere. The ferroniere can also be made by twisting a woman's hair and pulling it across the forehead and adding a dangling jewel to the middle. Currently, there are trends where people have worn this for photo shoots, but I've never really seen it out in public. The last fashion item I've chose is the redingote, I think is how you say it. The redingote was worn in the 18th century and the 19th century, but majority 18th century. They were worn by English horse riders to protect them from the trees and bushes that they passed while they were riding. The redingotes provided an extra layer of clothing to protect wearers from the weather as well. These are made for both men and women. They are long-skirted, double-breasted, and short-waisted overcoats. Usually these coats fastened at the front with buttons. Currently, horse riders wear the same type of protections, but instead of it being in a huge, gigantic coat, it's just in shirt and pants. And I think that trench coats could have been inspired by these redingotes. And there's my references.